welcome back to the channel. You know, the Project 61, making some improvements. Today I'm gonna be spending a little time, once again, just ball striking. No big rush. Ball striking is everything. So working on smash factor, getting it up to that 131-ish area. Anything above 1.31 for smash factor, I'd be pretty happy with. Right now I'm working on my grip a little bit. I'd like to be in a stronger grip position. And so you kind of understand where that is. Just turning my hand a little bit more to the right. I always think about this with grip position, especially on your lead hand, no matter right hand or left hand, your lead hand, is if you took a hammer in this hand, your lead hand, and you were to strike something kind of down here around knee high, somewhere thigh high, how would you swing that hammer? You would probably turn your hand more towards the center of your body. Again, something to think about too is your natural hand position. When I let my hands hang to their side, my lead hand is slightly turned in. It's not like this. I don't stand around like this, but I do stand comfortably with my hand in a slightly turned or rotated position towards the center of my body. That's your natural hand position. That's pretty much where everybody should be holding the club. And at that point, when you bring your trail hand over, our palm has a little crease in it right here, and it basically fits naturally like a puzzle piece to that thumb. And then you just wrap your fingers around from there. And really a key thing too with grip, you know, talked to a lot of golfers about this in the past, is a lot of golfers try to grip the club really hard. Just the word grip, kind of a little bit misleading. I'd rather you kind of just feel the club. Hold it lightly like a baby chick you're holding in your hands, or a baby bird, or any bird, where you're trying to hold on to it but not let it get away. You're not trying to choke it or strangle it. If you hold the club lighter in your hands, you can build a lot of momentum through your golf swing, especially through the impact zone, if you don't strangle it. The club has plenty of weight down at the very bottom, and that's pretty much what I like to identify with. I want to feel that club head more than anything through impact. So right now I'm just hitting some 7-irons into a target that's 150 yards away essentially. And main thing is just trying to, you know, get the right path, the flight path on the shot, and just start controlling my distance a little bit more. Not swinging a full swing, swinging around 80 miles an hour right now. Still getting my body acclimated to swinging the golf club. So come join me. Just gonna hit some balls. And again, just having some fun. I always like to have fun hitting golf balls. It's a great thing. "13 feet from the target." I'll take that. Or to wrestle the ball up there. But swinging just nice and easy. Just controlling the path of the club through impact, releasing nice and smooth, light hands. No tension in my body. That one was a little bit long, but it felt good. The smash factor on that 1.32, that's where I'd love to be all the time. And just feeling loose. I'm not trying to be tense. There's no tension in my body whatsoever. Just swinging light, loose, and just trusting momentum, gravity. Getting a little bit long. I think that's one of the biggest things in becoming a good ball striker, is getting rid of tension, expectation. You know, trying to do something that doesn't feel comfortable or natural. Golf swing shouldn't be unnatural, shouldn't feel uncomfortable, shouldn't feel like you're working too hard for it. Just like anything, swinging an axe, swinging a hammer, there's never any tension in swinging those things. You let momentum kind of guide the way. I feel the same way in the golf swing. Just be fluid, athletic, and be comfortable. There should be nothing about your golf swing that ever feels uncomfortable. Feet, 1.28 smash factor, not bad. And take your time in between shots. You know, one thing when I used to give a lot of lessons, I would notice I'd walk up and down the range at the course where I was giving lessons, and I would walk up and down the tee line. And I would see so many people, and you've heard this before, raking out a ball, whacking it, raking out a ball, whacking it. I can understand if you're working on something, trying to groove a feeling, but you're never gonna play golf that way. One of the biggest things that I always kind of shared with people, especially for myself, I find it works, is taking some time in between shots. This is not cardio exercise. You don't need to keep an elevated heart rate. To play your best golf, you need to keep your heart rate as low as possible all the time. So take time in between shots, let your body recover, let your system settle down and get calm. You're always gonna hit your best shots, play your best golf in a calm state. With an elevated heart rate, you're producing a little bit of stress, which is just not natural for a really relaxed, smooth swing using momentum. Keep the heart rate low in between shots. So that way, every time you address the ball, you're ready to go. You're calm. I like that feeling. Ooh, pulled that one a little bit. Ooh, in the water. 1.23 smash factor, felt really great though. A little bit thin. And launch direction for me, the launch monitor is so helpful. I swung a little bit out, right to the left, 4.6 degrees. That's the biggest thing that I'm working on, is controlling my path more a little bit to the right. A little bit more right of the target line. Let's see if we can do that. We were at 4.6 on the last swing. Let's see what I can do here. I can make that correction. .7 to the right. I'll take that all day. Boy, hit that good 1.29 smash factor. Felt good. See if I can get that swing path out to the right a little bit. 1.7 was really nice. Very straight trajectory. Get that nice strong grip. Find a good natural ball position. Light hands. Just miss hit that one. Just miss hit it. I think it was because of my swing speed. I stepped up probably about 6 miles an hour on that one. Not even consciously thinking about it. Just somehow feeling so good through the golf swing, you know, like a lot of us do. As soon as you get back here, all of a sudden you make a judgment. Ooh, this feels good. I'm gonna let it rip. Other times, slow and steady, which is smart. But every once in a while, at least for me, I'll get right to this transition and something will trigger me to where it feels so good that I just swing too hard. I hate doing that. So it's another one of those things to think about that causes golfers everywhere anguish. And try to get this one a little bit smoother, not rush it. Ooh, pulled it here, but 1.32 smash factor, right where I want to be. 1.7 degrees left of the target line. So that's the biggest thing I need to work on. And this whole swing path issue that I'm talking about, it's really not a whole path. It's really just more through impact. And that's, you know, as far as the comeback goes, that's been a pretty consistent issue for me, is swinging a little bit left of the target line. Generally hitting the ball pretty solid, but swinging a little bit left. And big thing to work on is grooving that path through impact just to be a little bit out to the right. Let's see if I can get it done here. A little bit better. 1.7 degrees left of the target. Again, that's on the swing path through impact. I can live with that, but I still want it more on that right side. 1.30 smash factor. That's the goal too. And club speed 85. I like being around there 80, 85. Not really trying to kill it. Wow, well, I hate to say it, but I'm hitting the ball too good right now. It's going over the target. I'm hitting a 7-iron to 150, and you know, I mentioned it before, 7-iron used to be my 200-yard club. This is like 20 years ago. It's been that long since I've really done much. Some of that distance is starting to come back because I'm kind of backing down on this a little bit, even though the swing speed was 86 miles an hour. Just starting to become a more proficient ball striker, so the ball is going a little bit farther. So there's some good and bad to that. Either I have to move the target farther away or back down a little bit. I think backing down a little bit right now is better for me to be able to control my swing. You've got to be a master of your swing at any distance with any club. So I'm going to try to back down a little bit, see if I can get this one on the green instead of hitting it over. Again, that swing path out to the right. Right at it. .38 feet from the hole, but it was right over the flag. I love that shot. That's really nice. Felt really great. Smash factor is 1.29, not bad. Club head speed is 85. So it was only 1 mile an hour less than the last one. Let me see if I can back that down a little bit and still maintain that launch direction. That was 0.7 degrees to the right. That's just amazing. I love that. If I can do that all the time, wow. Launch direction 3 degrees right that time, 1.26 smash. Even though I tried to back it down, it was 87 miles an hour, so a little bit faster than what I'm really looking for. Overall, not a bad shot. 37 feet from the hole. Kind of a 2-putt from there. Don't want that. Love to get something close to the pin. Let's see if we can manage that. Knock the speed down a little bit to 84, 1.28 smash, and 0.2 to the right of the target on the swing path. I love that. That's great. Apologies, guys. You know, somehow the ball comes off the screen so hot that keeps making me have to go back and go find the ball. So I gotta figure out how to dampen that screen so the ball just kind of dies. If you guys have any suggestions on that, because I love the build right now, but I hate chasing the ball. So you know how I can deaden that screen. I think if I put like some sort of moving blanket or something like that behind the screen, it'll probably dampen it. But I'd like to hear your advice on that. A lot of you guys have some beautiful simulators. Awesome. Again, just trying to get something to hold the green. There goes the ball. Take that shot all day. 10 feet from the hole. 0.3 degrees right of the target line on that swing path through impact. Lowered the swing speed to 83 miles an hour. And that ball ended up 10 feet from the hole at 150 yards. So we can live with that one for sure. That's money right there. Felt good. You know, I don't feel like I'm swinging hard. Feeling very balanced and very much in control, guiding the club pretty well. Back to the green again. But you can see now that swing path through impact is definitely improving. That was 0.7 rather, right of the target line, which is really good. 1.30 smash factor at 86 miles an hour. You can see the ball went to the back of the green. Want to dial that back because I'm not trying to punish the ball right now. I'm not trying to hit this 200 yards. I'm trying to have a skilled shot into that 150 green. Eight feet from the hole, 1.26 smash factor. Launch direction, again, is to the right, 1.4 degrees. Very nice right there. Turn down the speed a little bit to 83 miles an hour. Let's see if I can get one at 80 miles an hour. Let's see what happens. Trying to dial it down just a hair, maintain everything else. Nice relaxed hands, not over gripping the club, no tension in my body. .81 speed, so we did slow it down. Oh, dang. 1.23 smash factor, so it wasn't hit exactly super solid. Even though it felt good, a little bit of difference really does matter. So that launch direction was perfectly at the target line, 0.0. That's really unusual to do, so I'm happy with that. But it shows what I'm working on right now is working. I'm focusing really, main thing, on that swing path through impact, that impact zone, getting that club just a little bit right of the target line. Again, a good grip, working on that strong grip. It's natural. It's not even, I don't even know why to call it strong. It's a natural grip position for the most part. And feeling nice and fluid, balanced. Feeling the head of the club, not my hands. My hands are light, very light. I don't have swing thoughts. I'm not trying to control anything. I'm guiding momentum with gravity and timing. Let your hands work naturally. Don't worry about stiff, left arms and keeping your arms all the way extended. Of course, these are fundamentals that help, but you have to first start off being very naturally athletic. Do what's comfortable for you and work on that. You'll see it'll all fall into those positions everybody talks about all the time. And if not, but you're hitting the ball good, who cares? That's your golf swing. We all have our own golf swing. Live with it, enjoy it. Don't get caught up in technicality. It's always gonna ruin you. Again, trying to dial the speed down a little bit. Get that swing path out to the right of here. Ooh, just made it on there, but I did dial the speed back like I was trying to. to 81 miles an hour, 0.3 right of the target line with my swing through impact, and a 1.23 smash factor. That's really not my swing. I'm dialing it down a little bit too much. I'd rather be a little bit more athletic than having to give in a little bit. In this situation, I'd probably just go down a club and swing a little bit fuller. A little too much. Still 37 feet from the hole. Listen, if that were a par 3, I wouldn't want to be there. I'd want to be putting for birdie. But whatever, can handle that. 2-putt from there. 88 miles an hour. That was the fastest swing so far. But remember, I'm not trying to swing hard yet. Not even close there. I want my body to get in shape before I start swinging hard. So just smooth, fluid, launch direction, through impact, 1.2 left. So you can see that little bit of degrees, 1 or 2 degrees either direction of the ball through impact really makes a difference. I'm really liking this grip position. I feel like I've got a lot of yardage stored up with my hands in that position. $15 feet from the pin, I love it. 1.29 launch direction was to the right, 1.3 degrees. That's wonderful. I love that a lot. So listen, I'm not going to bore you with the details of my ball striking right now. I'm going to be hitting a couple hundred shots today, pretty much just between a sandwich and a 7-iron, getting my hands where they need to be. But main thing is working on that striking zone, the ball striking zone, the impact zone, getting that club just to be extended a little bit out to the right. With my grip in its natural position, my hands are going to rotate. Everything's going to happen naturally. Things that you always hear people talking about. There's a lot of talking to take you away from what's natural. You can subscribe to that, or you can do what your body wants to do. Let your body have its own opportunity to do what it's made to do, and you're going to find you hit a ball a lot better. And keep in mind too, you really will never have a golf game if you can't hit the ball solid. I played a lot of golf, I've taught a lot of golf, and ball striking is the #1 thing I find people have an issue with, because they're so caught up on building a golf swing that's incredibly mechanical, basing their swing on their body type, comparing it to other tour players, calculating positions, P1, P2, P3, what the heck is all that? I don't even understand why somebody has to be conscious of different positions in their golf swing. Just swing, just swing, just swing. Hit the ball. Have fun hitting the ball. Experiment a little bit. You're gonna find it, but you gotta hit a lot of balls, bottom line. Guys, thanks for showing up again for Project 61. Things are going pretty good. I've been kind of compiling data. I don't know if I'm going to share the data so much because it's, I'm not a big scientist or anything like that, but just to kind of chart what I'm doing better. And already in a couple of weeks, I'm hitting the ball so much better. Ball flight is good, direction's good, power's good, club head speed is good. Everything is really good. So it's a matter of just building and building up before I start really getting into the driver. I can't wait to get into the driver, because there's a few things we can talk about there. But again, it's always going to be about being natural. So hope you're playing well. I hope you're spending time in the range, discovering yourself and your true golf swing, not getting caught up in the textbook idea of what a swing is, and just keep improving. Have fun. Thanks. We'll see you soon.